Hello and welcome to today's video. Today we're going to talk about las emociones and, as you see here, los estados temporales. So we'll get on to los estados temporales in a second. Let's concentrate a little bit on las emociones first. So we have talked about this before in another video when we talked about ser and estar. And this is going to be relevant just now because we're going to have a look at estar. So when we talk about emotions, we normally use estar. We never use ser, for one thing. Ser cannot be used to talk about emotions, mainly because I suppose they're a transitory or a temporary state that can change. So anything temporary, we use estar normally. So let's start with está cansado. So after a long day of work, está cansado. He's tired. Está contenta. Está contenta. So just the first thing we notice here is está cansado. It's a man, so it has to have an O at the end of the adjective. Está contenta. It's a woman, so it has to have an A at the end. So we'll also see this here. So está contenta. Están contentos. So if we're talking about plural, we have the S. So the adjective always has to agree with the thing that it's describing. And of course, remember, it's plural, it's están. They are happy. So let's look a little bit more at the grammar of the thing. So this is está triste. Él está triste, we could even put. And ella está triste. So just to make it clear. Él está triste, ella está triste. So we use triste, which is sad if it's not clear from the pictures. Triste for both masculine and feminine. So we've already seen that the O changes to A for feminine, the A changes to O for masculine. But if we have an E at the end of the adjective, there's no change. We use it for both masculine and feminine. Está enfadado. Enfadado. Now often we have a lot of ADO or ADAs in adjectives in Spanish. And that's the equivalent of the ED in English. So in Spanish, when you pronounce the ADO, the D is a the. It's really not a hard D, it's more like a the. Enfadado. Enfadado. Están enamorados. Enamorados. So the meaning is in the middle here. It gives you the meaning. Amor. Están enamorados. Again, we have the S because it's plural. We have the están again because it's they. Está relajada. Relajada. We could put in the ella, remember, but we don't need the ella. So, está relajada. Están relajadas. Again, it's plural. We're talking about two people. And this time, two women. So we have to use the AS rather than the OS. OS is for two men, or the plural of men. Also remember, if it's mixed group, you use the masculine plural adjective. So, aburrido. Está... Put me on the Spanish keyboard. Está aburrido. So what is it for a woman? If it's aburrido for a man, it's aburrida. Exactly. So that's all we change, really. Again, if it's not clear, they're bored. Está aburrido, está aburrida. Está embarazada. This is one we cannot have a masculine version of course. Está embarazada. Again, the Z here can be a S, so we can say embarazada. like you'd say in Latin America, or in Spain, embarazada, with the th, sorry, embarazada, with the th sound. Now here is where we get on to, this is not really an emotion, so this isn't an emotion either. So these are what we call estado temporal, a temporary state. Está limpia. La mano está limpia. La mano está sucia. Sucia. Limpia, sucia. So why are dirty and clean used with estar? Well, of course, they're temporary states. You can clean your hand if it's dirty. You can get it dirty if it's clean. Está limpia, está sucia. La mano is feminine, so it has to be an a. That's why we're describing it. Mano, mano is actually feminine. Even though it's an o at the end, it's irregular. So la mano está limpia, la mano está sucia. Okay, so there's this estar. Let's go over estar again very quickly. Está cansado, está contenta, están contentos, él está triste, ella está triste, está enfadado, están enamorados, está relajada, están relajadas, está aburrido, está aburrida, está embarazada, está limpia y está sucia. So very quickly, let's have a look at some emotions we use with tener. So in Spanish, for some things, you don't say I am, you say I have. And we use it with a noun. Por ejemplo, tiene frío. Ella tiene frío. So we're not talking about the weather, we're talking about her emotion. Tiene frío. Or her feeling, really. So she has cold, that's what we're saying. Tiene calor. He has heat, so we're using the noun, not the adjective. Tiene sed. So, again, you don't say you are thirsty, you say I have thirst. Tiene sed. Tiene hambre. Tiene hambre. And tiene miedo. Tiene miedo. Let's look at them again. There's just 5 for today. Tiene frío. Tiene calor. Tiene sed. Tiene hambre. Tiene miedo. Okay, let's revise a little bit before we finish. So this is a mixture of estar and tener. So remember, some adjectives we use estar, some we use tener. Let's do a couple of them, see if you can remember. Is it está or tiene? Remember, we're only using the third person here, so está or tiene. So is this está or tiene? Okay, we use está. ¿Y cómo está? Está cansado. Exacto, cansado. Is it está o tiene? Está o tiene? Well, this one is está. Está contenta. Remember, it's the a for one. ¿Está o tiene? Well, this is tiene. It's not está. So we don't say I am hungry. We say I have hunger. ¿Cómo se dice? Tiene hambre. Hambre. If you're not sure, go back to the early part of the video and check. So is this está o tiene? Well, it's está, but actually están here, isn't it? Están because it's plural. Están contentos. Exactamente. These two. Is it está o tiene? Well, you're getting the hang of it now, I'm sure. This is está. And for both, we can say está triste. ¿Está o tiene? Again, we don't say I am cold, we say I have cold, or she has cold. So this is tiene frío. ¿Está o tiene? Well, this one is está as well, isn't it? Está en... Can you remember what it is? enfadado, enfadado. We'll do one or two more. We'll leave that for a second. ¿Está o tiene? This is tiene. He has fear. ¿Cómo se dice? Tiene miedo. Tiene miedo. Let's do one more. Two of these here. ¿Está o tiene? Well, we use está for both. So, ¿cómo se dice? He is bored, she is bored. ¿Está aburrido o aburrida? Exacto. Aburrido, aburrida. Okay, that's our video for today on emotions. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.